Hello everyone, this is update about the ASUU strike. Now it's no longer news that the Academic Union of the Universities has embarked on 2 weeks warning strike. But now there are a few points made by the federal government that will shock you which could make the strike last longer. Stick with me, let's find out together. But before that, I'd love to use this opportunity to beg you to kindly subscribe to this channel and like this video as we explore more. It's no longer news that the House of Rep swung into action immediately, calling on the federal government and ASUU to come together and find a lasting solution.
Education sector now, the leadership of the House of Representatives is to intervene in the ongoing rift between the federal government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, which has led to the ongoing strike by the union. This follows a motion by Representative Ceci Wingen. The intervention of the House leadership is to provide a lasting solution to the dispute. Our National Assembly correspondent Terry Kumi reports.
New legislative week commences in the Green Chamber. Lawmakers then turn their attention to pressing national issues, one of which is the ongoing strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities.
The House hereby resolves to mandate the leadership of the House, led by the People's Speaker, the Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, to immediately intervene between the federal government and ASUU and facilitate a mutually acceptable, lasting solution to the ongoing disputes.
The motion is adopted. Another motion sponsored.
According to what was mentioned today, it was understood that the federal government is saying that they have invested a lot in the nail fund scheme where students' school fees is prepaid and they cannot afford to pay ASUU's full demand.
Say give my own take concerning the ASUU strike, because the federal government has invested billions in the nail fund loan, and students have actually used it as a means to pay school fees. So I don't feel like the federal government should give out short amounts of money to students to pay school fees and then end up sitting at home due to ASUU strike. So the federal government should also try to meet the demand of ASUU so the student can actually remain in session. Thank you very much.
Your full name again?
I still remain Yosefa Daniel, the SCD.
Great Nigerian student. Great. Very good.
But then, experts has warned that if Nigeria must find a lasting solution, they have to borrow to meet ASUU's demand.
There is no doubt that the federal government is facing a major fiscal crisis. We saw the report that was presented by the Honorable Minister of Finance about 2 months ago or so, which stated clearly that the fiscal position is so bad that what we have paid on servicing debt is far more than the revenue that was realized. And the implication of that is that the funding of our personnel costs, of our capital projects, of our the current overhead expenses, fuel subsidy and all of that will have to come from borrowing. So the economy itself, or the government itself, is on the verge of bankruptcy. How we got to that position is a different matter. But that is the reality that is on the ground. Now, we just have the presentation of the MTEF, the medium-term expenditure framework. And given the 2 scenarios that were presented for 2023, we are looking at a deficit of 12.4 trillion under the first scenario. And the first scenario is about full payment for subsidy for the whole year. And a deficit of...
As the dispute between the federal government and ASUU continues, a lot of people fear that this could take a while to resolve. Now tell me, if you were a parent or a student, do you think it's time to keep school aside and go and learn? Our story continues. Don't forget to let me know what you think and like and subscribe to this channel.